All right, so today we're doing paper programming, which is lesson one. Students is going to know the meaning of a paper program and algorithm, understand the purpose of a paper program in writing an algorithm correctly, and be able to create a game on paper to simulate a computer game. Now, what we're going to do first is start with our vocabulary. So the first word we're going to add in our journal for today, and today is 8:31, is algorithm. An algorithm is a list of steps to finish a task. All right, so let's write this down in your journal. An algorithm is a list of steps to complete a task. Does anybody know what a task is? When I say the word task, what that means? If you just want to try, what do you think it means?
Something you're assigned to do.
Something you're assigned to do. Maybe it's even something you like to do. Um, Maybe it's something you kind of have to do, like brushing your teeth. Do you have a list of steps you have to do to brush your teeth? A list of steps you do when you come to school? Oh, anybody in here like to cook? Do you use a recipe sometimes?
No,
You just cook? Have you used a recipe? Kim? Those are a list of steps to finish a task. Maybe it's baking a cake. Maybe it's making beef Wellington. Maybe it's enchiladas. Maybe it's fried chicken. Maybe it's fruit salad. Mrs. Dunn had a really great fruit salad I used to love, and she gave me the recipe. So, an algorithm is anything that has a list of steps to finish a task. Could be how we dismiss and how we go, just like a dismissal. When they call the bus riders and which buses go, there's a specific list of steps we go through to leave. All right. A command. A command is an instruction for the computer. So if you're writing out a list of steps to complete a task on the computer, you're creating commands. So you have to tell them what that command is. If we're brushing our teeth, you have to be specific about picking up the toothpaste, how you squirt the toothpaste. In a recipe, it tells you exactly how much of each ingredient you need to prepare that dish. And those are the commands of the algorithm. So, code is to write instructions for a computer. So, when we're writing an algorithm for the computer, we're writing code because we're telling it specifically what to do because the computer is not going to do anything on its own. We have to write the instructions for the computer for whatever task we want it to complete. And then the last one we're going to write today is a program. A program is an algorithm that has been coded into something that can be run by a machine. So you have your list of steps for the task, which is an algorithm. You've given in commands that's your instructions for the computer. So that's writing the code, which is the instructions for the computer, to write the instructions, that is. And that creates a program. And that's an algorithm that has been coded into something that can be run by a machine. All right, after you finish that, I want you to set your pencil down or your pen, whatever you're using, and I want you to stand up and push your chair in. We're going to do a little activity. am going to pretend you are my computer. And I am going to give you a list of steps. It's going to do a task. All right. So right now we're going to start off, and the start position is facing your chair. All right. Take one step back, one step forward, 2 steps right, 2 steps left, 1 step back. Lift your right arm, wave, stop waving, put your right hand down, take a step forward, and have a seat. So that was a list of steps I gave you to do a little task that was moving around. And there was commands. Did you notice how I said move back or step back? All right, so we're going to do that now. So I'm going to turn on the camera so you guys can see me write this. And we're going to talk about how we write a paper program.